Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're at in the world. It is Wednesday. It is 4:45 here where I'm at in the States. The weather is not too bad. This is a live stream with a mostly live audience. If you're watching the recording, you're going to want to fast forward about 10-15 minutes. I give time for all my lovely friends to get in, and we say hello, we catch up, chit-chat a little bit, and then we get started with today's project. And let's see, who do we have in the room? We have Andrea, and Kunawin, and Sherry, and we have Joycey in the house. Hello, hello. Not that. Get out of there. Get off of that. Hello, 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 everyone. Mostly, I say that all the time now. Mostly live. Okay, let me get out. I'm going to use a little bit of this today. Do I want to use that? Yeah, I think I'll use that. And then maybe there is. Maybe we'll use a little something of this. Let's see. I don't want that. Let's see. That one might be good. I don't know what our focal point's going to be. Well, maybe that one, because that one could be background. A little bit of background. Let's see what size bag we got. Okay. So yeah, maybe this one. This will give us some. Hi, Dottie. Maybe a little bit of that one. What do I want to put with that? Maybe that one. Let's see what else. Got your bags. Oh, hi, Victoria. Hi, hon. How are you? Glad you made it. Yeah, maybe with this one. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that one, a little bit of this one. That'll be that with that will be our background. Okay, and then let's see, what do I want to use as a focal point? Bit of grumpy muscles, but I am happy. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Cheers, everyone. Everybody got their drink of choice? Coffee or tea or liquor or, water. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to use as a focal point? Let's see. You want to grab anything from here? No, not feeling this right now. Maybe something from here. Oh, I forgot I had these in here. I forgot I put those in here. That's where they were. I knew I had. Oh, let's see. Maybe we'll put something in here. Oh, maybe we got to do a rice paper image on the bag. Oh. Oh, maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, let me look through my rice papers. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let me put this away. I knew I was missing some rice paper. Pepsi on board. Cheers. All right. Water for now. All right. Let's see. Tiger. That changes my color scheme. I really want something that's going to go with blue and brown. Not that. We got an orange butterfly. Let's see here. What I've got in here. I love all my. Let's see. Clocks. Oh, we got the girl. That might be nice. Okay. What else do I got in this bundle? Sometimes. Okay, this just has a 2, so we might do the girl. Kind of leaning towards her on one side, right? Let's see what else we got. We got a window. Not that. Paper bags and tissues. You can follow along with paper bags and tissues. You know what you do really quick? I'm doing it on a plastic vinyl bag, but if you want to kind of follow along and do the same process, take your paper bag and put matte medium all over it, and then you can follow along and get a feel for the process. And I'll talk about these bags and where to get them after we start, or once everybody gets here and all of that. Okay. So don't you worry, but if you want to get a feel for how these bags, because mine is vinyl and plastic, yeah, then just get out whatever collage papers you want to work with. But yeah, paper bag, you could just matte medium it, get it started right now. That way it can kind of dry while we're waiting for everybody to get here. Book with the French flowers. This one? Oh, he's probably upset because Mommy and Daddy's not letting him go outside. Which one are you talking about, Victoria? Book with the French flowers. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. None of these look like a book. Let's see. So if we go with that girl, it was Tori. No, that's not what I want. That's definitely not the color scheme that I'm looking for right now. Definitely not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, I know. This is, you can get these on Amazon. This is some of the most beautifulest paper ever. This is wrapping paper. It's a book of wrapping paper. And there's just all kinds of different designs. Love this. Love this. This is collage fodder, and I don't use it for wrapping paper. Oh no, no. This is collage fodder in my book. Yeah. But yeah. This one is Gift Wrap by Artists, French Flowers, 19th Century Textile Designs. I know they had some on Amazon when I got this. I got this, I think, in like, she sent it to me November, October, something like that. Maybe even December. I don't know if they have any more. I love it. I'm hoarding it. I did do a project with a page with some of it on my channel. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else to go with that. Something. I need something to go with the lady. And what am I seeing? I have to scrap the lady idea if I can't find something to go on the other side. Oh, wow, we're already 18 minutes in. Something like that. Oh, you know what? I have two of these. I think that's the same one. Might just have to... I do. I have two of those. And that would go with the brown, and it's got clocks, and I could bring in the blue. Oh, now what? Now what? I know, clock's ticking. Bear with me while I'm running late today because I had a conference call late in the day, so I do apologize for not being prepared like I usually am. So this is one of those rare times that I don't really have a plan. Well, not that I ever really plan what I'm going to do, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use. Yeah. So, usually I know at least what my collage is going to be. This time, not so much. Because, again, I was kept at work longer than expected because of the conference call. So, I have to get my wits about me. So bear with me as I find, and it might take me a minute to find what I'm going to do. She's pretty. Got some roses. Oh, maybe that's... Well, no, she's too vintage. I don't want to go that vintage. I want something, y'all, to go with the dragonfly now. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Bear with me. We're getting there. We're going to get there. So we have browns, oranges, and blues. Browns, oranges, and blues. And what do we have in here? Dress form, no. No. Oh, you know what? I just see one. Where is it? Oh, those might not be too bad to go in with that. A little couple of those. Where is that other one I've seen? Had birds. Birds, birds, birds. Bird is the word. Let me find it. Let me find. Not those birds. It's not the ones I'm looking for. Nope, this goes with that. That's our next, yeah. Ah, here. These on one side, yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling that, but I'm not. I need that. Oh, I know what we'll do. Never mind. We will use the dragonfly. I have. I think I have a. Oh my goodness. I have an old body. That's what I have. Where can I put my paper? That's not going to get ruined. And that I don't forget that it's there. Okay, let me just put you over there. Let me just pick you up and put you nowhere. I have no room. This sucks. Okay, let me just put you right there for a moment. And we're going to stamp it out. Because memory serves me right, which, you know, sometimes could be not so well. Yes. Yep, that's what we'll do. We will stamp some on paper. Yep. Okay, I got a plan. We are ready to rock and roll. Okay. Yes, that's what we will do. Do I want to put washi tape in this mess? I don't know. Not ready for that yet. Okay, so we got some collage paper. I'm going to use this. I am going to get the dragonflies ready. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to show you guys a trick. If you weren't here or have not seen it in one of my videos, because, you know, I assume you've been binge watching my videos. Or at least seen the one the other day. Now, let's see. We are going to, let's see, what colors do I have in here? That's a green. We don't want that. No. What's in there? Yeah, we'll put that on one of them. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. Nope. Yeah, whatever. And I need ancient amber. Nope. Maybe rustic indigo that I did the last time too. Yeah. Or no, we will do the space dust. Okay. There. Yes, I do. I love them. They're pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, the rice papers. There is a link in my description box for Paint and Paper Studio, Xandra, or itdcollections.com. They're the place where I get those two places, and Maremismallart. Any one of those three, if you want to shop for rice papers, those are the best three places that you can get rice papers. I promise you, they are the best. Still don't have one big enough for the wings. I need to get a bit bigger block. But, whatever. Okay. So first things first, we're going to try to use this up. Probably better if I go this way on that one. Make sure we get a really good impression. Okay. Voila. Okay. Let me make sure this is mixed up really good. This has a bunch of different colors in it. I'm going to dump that in it too. And whatever color, it's going to be something brown and green. So, you know. Okay, and then I'll just mix it. I don't care. Sometimes the mixed ones are the prettiest. But there is some kind of lint or dog hair. We don't need no dog hair in it. That's not going to be beneficial to our cause. Yeah, definitely Loki hair. Okay, so we'll do one in that. This is empty now. Okay, and then we're going to do two in this. This is nice goldish color. Welcome back, Sherry. So Let's see, can I get 2 out of it? I don't think that's going to be enough, so I am going to just restamp it. Stamp it over here. Okay. I want to just do 3. Yeah, we're just going to do 3. All right. Bye, kids. Pretty. Let that cool a minute. Good stamp, Mommy. Wash my stamps off. Okay, I'll put you away later. Block away. Okay, what else? I need this. Down. And now the magic. Before your eyes, this white paper is going to go translucent. Ta-da! Okay, so that's done. That over there. Now we're going to get ready to make a mess. Okay. My brush is out of the way. Okay. That way, probably good that way. Okay.
Really? Your shirt's all wet. Right, so you fill that up in there. Yeah, Ollie, right?
I am streaming.
And then fill it with water and then put it back, right?
Remind you. No F-bombs, please. Thank you. Okay.
No, it was you, right? It was you. It was you, go to your room.
Yeah, I'm happy that I have 22 people in my stream, and thank you, and I love all my lurkers up there in the clouds. Yeah, most everybody's probably at Paula's though. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, now you can make a choice. Okay, so let's talk about the bags. Okay, these lovely bags, you get 6 different sizes, 2 of each size, so 12 bags in total on Amazon for roughly about 12 bucks. So essentially $1 and some change a bag. Oh, she did. I thought she started another one. Oh, okay. So yeah, so you can go on Amazon. Let me see. Let me pull up my phone. Get a link for you or show you. Yeah. Let me get a sip of my coffee while I'm doing this. Bear with me a moment. I'll have it pulled up. In fact, I need to order another batch. I'm down just to just a couple left. Where are you? Let me find it. Here they are. So they're $14. So roughly, yeah, like a dollar something a bag, maybe $1.25. And let's look at them. So this. Oh, let me pull up my. Come on. They are wonderful bags, and I have a few, and I'll show you a couple other examples of ones I've already done. So, no, I don't want that. It would be, focus would be great. There we go. So, let me straighten it out. So that's what they're called. Subang, 12 pieces. So you get from tiny, see, they go up in size. So you get 12 bags for roughly, what was it? 6 sizes, $13.99. Okay, so yeah, that's where I get them. That's what you get. Yeah. Let me show you a couple other ones. These are actually on my, well, the smaller ones aren't, but the other ones are. The bigger ones are. These are the bigger ones are on my Etsy. These 3 are on my Etsy. So here's the bird one that I did with some Tim Holtz paper, some inks. I put washi tape at the top. Debbie Epps has also done some of these. This one is done with background paper and napkins and inks. This one is napkin and some die cuts and inks. This is one that's not on there. This is, I did embossing right on the bag and inks and some modeling paste. This one's done on Etsy, but the other 3 are. So, yeah. And I've done some other ones, but those they were giveaways and stuff. But you can go back to my channel and see the different ones I've designed and done things on. And so you can do it 2 ways. You can either, you can do it any way you want as far as the collage. Thank you, Daiquiri, and hello, honey. What we found that works the best is using deli paper or tissue paper, not a real thin tissue paper, but like Tim Holtz, or a tissue paper that's a little bit sturdy, or sewing pattern or something as a substrate. And you can do it 2 ways, or you can use I've done it some ways where I've glued on book paper and like a normal collage, like a journal page. But what we found that works great most of the time, and we haven't had any problem with, is to measure out your paper, your substrate paper, like I did now. So I'm going to take this paper, I've measured it out, and I've cut it, you know, for the most part, it's you know, it's a little bigger than the bag, and that's fine, because you're going to cut your corners and overlap, and the more you overlap on the edges and the sides, the better. The more it won't unravel, won't come apart, blah blah blah. Plus you'll have wrapped corners that way. And then you just collage right on here, and then when you're ready, you glue that onto the bag. And then once you glued on that main collaged substrate, then you add on your bigger elements, you know, and die cuts and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do here. This is going to be the main paper that I'm going to collage on, right? So before I put on these papers and things, I've measured out my paper, and I think I'm going to put this over here for now. And I know roughly this is going to be, I'll put this in half. Because you can cut down and stuff like that too, right? So you're gonna have one side that's gonna be not overlapped. So just make sure, double check your measurements that your bag is gonna fit within your area, right? And then you'll butt up one side, top or bottom, wherever you end up, straight to your edge when you start to collage it down. Okay, So I've measured my bag, I've checked it twice and 3 times, okay? So I know my bag is going to fit within this area, okay? So I'm going to put that over there. Now I'm going to get my background paper that I'm going to collage in here too. I'm going to start preparing that for collage. And I like using thin papers, whether it's journal pages, any kind of collage. And one of the main reasons, and this is going to be a good example of one of the reasons why I like using thinner papers, is that they tend to be translucent, especially when you layer them. So you're going to be able to see some of this design through some of this paper, right? That's my objective when I'm looking for collage bits. I like to see my layers, bits and pieces of it. So, and then, oops, let me get my, it doesn't really matter to me where I start, but I usually try to, because I know that this bag is only going to have, I only need this much space in the bag. So I just got to choose a top or bottom. I kind of like, I'm a big fan of writing, so I'm going to choose this as my top, I think. So I could actually, let's see, do I want to fold it over or cut it off? Thinking. Okay, so I think, oh, oops, not that, not that. I think I'm going to get out a pen with a small nib on it, and that's black. One of my numerous new pens. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, just to kind of give myself a guide of where I want to be. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's just a guide for me. So when I'm collaging, I know not to go below that line because it's going to get cut off. So now I can just, and I'm going to just tear and collage and, you know, figure it all out, you know, as I go along. So this is just background work, right? So, this is my bottom. So I'm just going to start, oh, let's do some, do I want to, what else, you know what, do I want to put some book paper in here, in with this? I think so. So I'm going to mix some of this. Let's put, maybe some tissue paper. Let's see what I have in the tissue paper department. It's very translucent, right? Let's see if we have anything that goes with my color scheme. My colors are brown and blue. I have dragonflies. That actually might be cool in the background. Take that out maybe. I have some dots. Maybe. No. You know, maybe I want the dots instead of the dragonflies. Maybe I want a little bit of both. I don't know. I'm going to take them both out. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out along the way. Okay. I'll put that over there. All right. And this away. And my scissors away for now. Over in there. Where aren't you going in? Where's my, I need more space. Where's my rag? Oh, okay. I don't end up gluing the paper together. Make sure the paper's not going to be glued together. And now I'm just going to start adhering and gluing and all that stuff. So how's everyone today? You guys are being quiet. Are you guys still on the tour? Are you still with me? Yeah, we're going to use a little bit of both, I think. Alright, intermix. Just to give it some pizzazz. Because there's going to be several layers on this by the time I'm done with it. See, do I want to go? Yeah, I don't want to go straight up to there. It is matte medium. I buy the big 32-ounce jug of matte medium, and then I put it into a squirt bottle, an old squirt bottle for dish soap, and it makes the best tool. And that way you're not contaminating your whole jar of matte medium. Right, so yeah, Victoria had surgery, so she's on the mend. We will keep you company and entertained for sure. What are you doing? Hold up, I must have pressed something. Stop that. Stop that. I can't. Okay. Where's the other paper go? I think I wouldn't lose anything in such a small space, but I tell ya, it happens. It does happen. Okay. One more. Where is? Come back here, you. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so side one. Nope, don't like that. Almost done. It needs a little something something right down here, thinking. Yeah, that is better. And okay. That looks good. I like that. I don't know who made them, and I don't know if you can get them anymore. I don't believe so. Xandra, Paint and Paper Studio, had them in her shop. You could check her shop. I don't know if she still has them. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, check the Paint and Paper Studio link in my description box for Xandra's shop and see if she still has them. Yeah. No, painting over matte medium there's no difference. Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, it's just as slick as acrylic paint. And in fact, if you have a let's say you want to work in a magazine, you want to convert a magazine to a journal, right? Or you have paper that's got a slick surface on it. Typically acrylic paint won't stick to those pages, or you're adhering down, you're collaging with magazine images. Use matte medium, and then you can paint over them. It'll make anything that's slick and the like the better substrate to paint on. No, Grandma's working right now, baby. You guys are quiet again. Are you still with the tour? Oh, somebody's not happy. Can you guys get him, please? He's not happy because Grandma can't be with him right now. Okay. Sorry for that slight loudness. Probably woke the neighbors with that. All right, so now we've done the first step. Well, the second step or the third step. Somewhere around, we've done our main collage step. How about that? Okay. Now we're going to dry. Yeah, he's unhappy because he can't come in and see Grandma right now. If I could hear you, what were you saying? Tell me what you were saying. Inquiring mind wants to know. You're probably yelling at me that I was putting them in all the wrong places, right, Victoria? And us streamers, if we don't see chatter, then you know we kind of get we never can tell when YouTube is going to have a burp, and especially with me because I rarely ever have issues. So when I don't see chatter, then I really get suspicious that something's going on and you guys may not be here anymore. And then I got to restart. So, because I have actually really good internet, and so yeah. I'm going to move you over here. You are in my way at the moment. Okay. Hi, Lorena. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And hello to all my lurkers up there in the clouds. Love to everyone. Happy Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what day it is. No Charmings, no Judes yet. Well, that's right. Where is my Judy at? Oh, yeah, Eileen doesn't come to my streams anymore. Janet rarely ever came, so, all right, we are dry enough to move on. Okay. So now, make sure that we're good to go. Where's our bag? Get this out of the way, get this out of the way. Okay. We are going to be, again, measure twice, cut once. So I'm just going to kind of make sure that we're, yep, there's the bottom of the bag. We came down, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along my line so I don't have too much excess to fold in. All right, cut along the bottom here. Make sure that I am straight. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to get folded in and all that stuff and whatever have you. Okay, that over there. Make sure I didn't screw it up. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now the bags come with a fold in them. It eventually unwrinkles and unfolds itself. Okay. Then, now I get to decide which one. This was the bottom up here. That's up here now. Do I want that to be the bottom or the top? I don't know. There really is no right or wrong, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going to get covered up a lot anyway. I like this side. I really like this side. I think I really like this side too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep with this being the bottom's now going to become my top. Okay, so I'm gonna fold that over like that. Bump it up against each other. So then depending on how you want it, if your paper folds this way, because you can, if your paper is wider rather than longer, so you would bump your bag up this way, so you can just fold it over that way, right? But mine's long ways, so I'm doing it this way. Okay, just just makes for easier collaging. Okay, and I'm going to take it. Okay, so I'm going to fold it over itself. Get this nice and wet. And then you're just going to go something like this. The only thing you have to do, and this is why it's usually easier to start your collage on a thinner paper and do the first part of the collage all the way up until the heavier pieces straight on your substrate paper, because then you can come along and just fold it down on your bag and bump it up against your edge, just like that. And then you can flatten it out and push it down. And because it's thin paper, you can really just, it's all one piece then. It's all one piece at this point. And I'm really just, I'm using the brush to burnish it into the bag. I'm making sure all my sides are wet. But you want to use something that's not going to tear on you. So you can't use really thin tissue paper or that. So keep that in mind. I mean, this Tim Holtz tissue paper it's thin but sturdy. But like I said, you can use deli paper. You can use the sketch, the tracing paper that you've colored. There's lots of thin substrates that you can use as your starting point. That's easy to maneuver in this fashion. Okay. And then just give that a good burnish in. Okay. All one piece. And like I said, you can do it the opposite way, and you can paper piece. You can collage by paper piecing if you want to do it that way as well, because I've done it both ways. And then just make sure that you have burnished out any bubbles, just like you would on a journal page. I'm not looking at chat right now, so make sure you hold your questions, okay? So now I'm just making sure that I've gotten out all my bubbles and really burnish the paper onto the bag. Okay, now we're going to dry this side. Take a baby wipe and clean up my edge up here. This is material, so it's easy to clean up. And I'm not worried about the edge. we will put washi tape over that at the end. But if you've got too much material up there, you can cut it down and it'll be okay. Don't keep your heat gun in one place for too long because, again, this is plastic. It won't melt easily, but you don't want to keep it like directly on one spot for too long. No, I move. That's what I was saying. I move my heat gun around, and I don't like zero in on one spot real close. They're very heavy duty. They do stand up to a lot of abuse, and that's why these bags are great for this purpose. Yeah. That Judy's not here when she was one of the ones that wanted me to do a bag. Where is that crazy girl? I don't know. I should text her. I just want to make sure it's not sticky to the touch because we're going to turn it over and then do the other side. Yes, the matte medium makes it permanent. And we're also going to put other layers on it too. So, and we're going to be putting magicals and acrylic inks on it. I treat the bags very much like I would a journal page. The only exception I would say is that when it comes to putting a lot of heavy texture paste and stuff on it, you want to be careful about that because ultimately these are bags that you're going to use, or if you sell them, people are going to use them. So if you use a lot of dimensional paste and stuff, it might, because wear and tear, it would flake off, right? So that's the only thing to keep in mind. Yeah. But other than that, I treat them just like a journal page. Now we come and do the other side. I think it's not going to stick. Yeah. It's dry. Well, it is dry. Okay. Yeah. Now, gotta miter our corners first, so before we flip this. How much of a dip do I want to put in it? So if I put it in, where am I going to fold it over? Which side do I want to fold it over on? Thinking. Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just miter it that much for now. I can always, I guess, adjust it later. Yeah, that's good enough. They are fun, and I do, they are nice. They're very durable too, you know. And that's why, again, you don't want to be putting a whole bunch of paste on them, because they're art bags. They're meant to put your supplies in, you know, colored pencils and washi tape and whatever have you. Oops, I got a little messy there, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, you just want to be careful about what you put, what dimensional items you put on. Now I have put paste on them, but you want to keep it to a minimum. The kind of paste that I put on there is either gesso or the Prima chalk paste, and that's because they're not so heavy, and they kind of flatten when they're dry instead of being so chunky. So they kind of are more suited for a flatter application in that regard, but I still don't put a whole lot on there. Yeah. You want to make sure that you get whatever side you're bringing up or down, however, and that you get a good bit of glue on there. I guess I'll just bring this all the way up instead of cutting it down. Whatever. Doesn't really matter because it's all going to be okay in the end. Enough? Pretty darn, yep, pretty damn good. Sorry. Practically perfect. Look at that. Shauna did good, y'all. Shauna did good. And I'm spitting glue at myself. Okay. Now we do the same thing. Yep, the bags are waterproof because they're plastic. And the time you put acrylic paint or acrylic ink and all that stuff, and at the end I always put and so does Debbie Epps, does the bags too. Once you're done, you'll want to put a seal coat on them. I put because I don't put a lot of dimensional stuff on them. I coat mine with a final seal of matte medium, and then I let that fully cure. So at the end of the day, I let it fully cure for 24 hours, and then tomorrow I'll put a full coat of this on there, and I'll let that cure for 24 hours, and then I will I put a wax coat on it. I use I'll show you what I use, because that's a good thing to know. I use this Dorland's wax medium, and that gives the bags a nice light sheen. It's not shiny, it's just like a nice sheen, and it protects all the paint and everything that you've got on the bags. Now if you don't have that, you don't have to have that. I just do that because I'm OCD, and I want to make sure, because I sell my stuff, that you know, I'm just OCD that way. I want to make sure I got out all my bubbles. Okay, now we dry this. And then what I'll do is I'll come around and I'll snip a little bit of this off if there's a little bit extra, which it looks like really don't have maybe a little bit. I don't like that edge there. I have a little bit of edge there, but actually no, it's actually really good. It's actually really perfect right there. I want to make sure that I get that in there. He is not happy right now. He is definitely not happy that he cannot come in and see Grandma. Okay, here we go. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if you have an extra overage at the top, you can always just snip it with scissors, and then you're going to cover it with, well, I like to put a wrap of washi tape at the top. It's like a finishing touch. No, he's not tired. He had a good nap today. He's just mad that he can't come in here right now. And he's also he's turning 3 on the 17th. So we're transitioning him out of the baby phase, meaning, you know, he started trying to want to get his way by crying, and we're not giving in to him. So that's also a factor. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to need those in a second. Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, the colors are going to go great with our dragonflies. Oh, and we've just begun, ladies. We've just begun. Thank you. Yeah, save the video so that way you guys can refer back to it anytime. Like I said, if you look through my videos, there's other ones that I've done, you know. I've done ones where you can see it where you paper piece or in this way, so you can get both ways to do it. And some where I've painted on them, I've used pencils on them, so you get a variety of different, you know, things you can use. Yeah. So. Alright. That's dry enough to turn over and do one little bit left. But yeah, just have a play. I mean, you know, it's like I said, if you just treat it like it's a journal page, you'll be fine. You will be fine. All right. Now, one final step. Crap, I do gotta fold this down in there. Actually, let me get out my brush. We gotta seal our edge. And again, I really burnished the corners and stuff. Because you don't want the corners to come apart, right? So make sure that you really take care when you're doing your fold overs. I'd rather put too much glue in, because this is thin matte medium. It's not going to be like thick and goopy like gel medium. Now, if you use gel medium, you know, you can. It's not like you can't, but just, you know, don't make it all thick and goopy. Just keep that in mind. Okay, now I got to miter this corner. I don't have to get that real good up in there. Oh, actually, I need to tear this. I forgot to do that. Make sure that your edges are torn, not straight, when you're folding it, when you're doing the fold over one, because they'll blend better. Yeah, they'll just blend better. Eek! Get out of there. This is your only nemesis, is the thing. Because And the only thing is that it becomes annoying because it gets in your way. Not for any other thing. It doesn't. It just causes you the constant pulling it out and making sure it's not under the bag and in the bag, and you can't tuck it in because then it's going to raise the bag, and that's why you see me constantly adjusting it, because it's all, every time you flip the bag over, it constant wants to be in your way. Yeah. Did it again. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Okay. All right. I do have patience, especially when it comes to art and being an artist. I love it. I love every aspect of it. Yeah. All that glue off my brush. Okay, one last dry and then we paint. How about that? Oh wait, yeah. Well, I gotta figure out when I want to put the dragonflies in. We'll do a little bit of color, then we'll put the dragonflies in, and then we'll do the final color phase. I think that will be, and that all depends on what kind of coloring, whether you're using acrylic paint or liquid medium or what, right? So we'll do the magicals first because they tend to be very messy and unpredictable, and I don't want to get my dragonflies too messy. Thank you, Andrea. I love you, girlfriend. Make sure we're not sticking anywhere for the most part. Okay. It's good enough to continue. No, it's got a spot. I did not get that spot right there. perfect corners. That one's a little damp, but that's okay. I'm going through a couple more phases of drying and stuff. I like to check everything before I start the paint phase, because if you have anything that's not adhered or glued down well enough, you want to make sure you check it before you move on. Okay, so now let's pick some, so get out my colors here. We're doing, I know I'm going to use my gold. I'm going to put some of that on there. So that's this one. Aw, Victoria, thank you. All right, so we're gonna, then let's pick, I'm gonna, what blue do I want to use? No, maybe this one. Yes, I think I like this one. Should be, no, that's teal. How did that, oh, yeah, what is that one? Okay, so that one. And then, a brown. I need a brownish color. I don't know if I have any really good browns on my, well, I do. I have a couple browns, but I don't know if they're going to fit my purpose for this. Let's see. That one's kind of nice. It does got some more orangey tones in it. And that's going more towards the pink side. I don't want that. So let's see here. Ash and Bell's brown. No, maybe this one. Oh, let's see here. That one's. What's this one? Milk chocolate brown. It's got a nice orange. Yeah, I think that. Okay, all right. So that's what we're going to play with. Bye, Sherry. Take care, hon. Thanks for coming. Okay. Okay, I gotta make sure that now that it's pulled down a little bit, I got a couple spots that are still a little damp. So in this case, if it was just a journal page, it would be no problem, but I want to make sure that we're not going to have any anything coming apart. So I'm just going to give this a quick blast. Make sure everything is nicely adhered. Oh, you know what we'll do? We will do the magicals through a stencil. How about that? I think that's what we'll do. I always like to check my zipper now and then, make sure that it's, I didn't glue it improperly. Okay, good. Okay. For the coloring phase, make sure your zipper is closed. I haven't had an accident yet, but I just like to, I'm a little OCD that way. Put this over here for now. Let's pick a stencil, shall we? No. Need something with medium-sized openings. take my sweater off. Hot. 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 Hot flashes are for the birds. They suck. I'm just saying. No, not feeling the flowers. No, too much openings. No. That's one maybe. Thank you up there in the clouds. Okay. Maybe. No, openings aren't big enough. I mean, it'd work, but that's not what I'm trying to put down and sell, y'all. Okay. All right. So, hi, Dubs. Yeah, it definitely is a PDOF. Well, and this is my second time going through it in life. So, you know. All right. So, let me give you guys something to do we like 1? Do we like 2? Or 3? Now you guys know how this works. You gotta audience participation. I've done all the work up until now. You guys get to pick something. I mean, I could do it all, but that's no fun for me. You know? Well, now I need a tiebreaker. 1, 2, or 3. Dottie, Debs. You up there in the clouds, our ghost of the hour. You know you select them all. I figured you were going to say that one because this is like one of our favorites. All right, we'll go with number 1. We will go with number 1. That was easy. I need an easy button. I like when you guys make it easy. Okay. Now, I need a sheet or some rice paper so we can sop up the excess. A little bit of brown and a little bit of blue. Now, usually I do a little sheet. Let's see what happens. The blue kind of took over. I don't see a lot of the brown in this case. I wonder if I'm gonna have to do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Let's put more brown on this one. Less blue. And you know, I'm probably going to have to dry it the same way I would when I monoprint. Did I get enough water there? Probably going to have to do it if I want that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it a different way. Let's not do this. Let's just not put this for now. We will do a different way, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna put. I'm gonna use a. I'm gonna use a pouncer. had a chance to vote. You're late. I think most of these have got watercolor on them, so I'm going to try to find I'm going to do it a different way. Now, you up there in the clouds. Let's see if we can get better action this way. It's not going to be as vibrant. See, am I going to get what I want? Probably not. Not getting what I want. Why am I not getting what I want? Let's see. Well, yeah, that's not going to do it for me either. Not getting the oomph that I want either. It's too light. It's on there, but it's too light that way. It's soaking into the sponge more than it is on there. Okay. How do I want to put these on? Give me a second. Let me get a wipey. Wipe this up. Let's see. How do I want to get this through the stencil? I guess I'm going to have to dry it in between. I'm going to have to do it that way. So, plan 3. Okay. Do it a little bit at a time. Get it to adhere down. Where's my, oh. Okay. Give it a light spray. But if they lose their and you don't get all the different colors. This will be fine. I'll do it this way. It'll be fine. That's better. And I don't necessarily want it to be perfect either, but you see how you get, it's kind of, you get your your lost and found edges. I'm okay with that. Of course, I got glue all over my fingers, but yeah, I like that. I'm gonna press this one down. Whatever happens there, happens there. Not much, that's okay. That is fine. That is fine. Need some blue in this corner. I got gluey, yucky fingers. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. Now let's put some brown over here, shall we? Hush. You're not going out there. Let me get some blue on this edge here. Your dogs are watching me. That's so cute. Oh, Andrea, you don't have to stay, hon. If you guys got things to do, you guys go ahead and go. Don't worry about me. It's slow on Wednesdays, so. Hush. I know, Andrea. Thank you, love. Have a great evening. Get some rest. Feel better. Okay. I think we got some interesting little tidbits. On this side. Okay. Now I need to quickly dry all this mess so the wet spots don't get when I turn it over to do the other side. in fact, they raise the bar, and anytime anybody, if you go out, you have to have a mask on now. You can't go anywhere without a mask. I'm just going to finish soaking up any final wet spots, just to help speed the process along. I like the soft and hard edges that we got going on here. That looks pretty. I like that. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in a little bit of I want to do the gold now. No, we'll do the gold at the end. Let's turn this bad boy over and do kind of the same. Yep, nope, they require everybody to wear masks now. Since that has some blue in it, I think I'll do brown up here. Since it already has some blue mixing from the stencil. Yeah, no, but you can't even be out in public without one. Like, you have to, yeah. They're requiring it. That's going to be our pop-off spots. Let's do some blue here. Okay. They're selling the N95 masks up here. My kids went and got some. I think they're like $5 a piece or something. Nope, didn't really want that. That's alright. I like drippage. We'll just put that back over there in the square. Yeah. Sure is. Mm-hmm. Loki, you're not going out. Hush. Do you guys hear this pitiful dog? Pitiful. Pitiful, I tell you. That was a good one. I'm running out of water in the sprayer. They stay pitiful. Yeah. He's just whining. He wants out. There's nothing for him out there. It's just, he's not going out. I'm not giving in to him. Yeah. He's very spoiled. That's why he sounds so pitiful right now. You should see him looking at the door. He looks up at the doorknob like, now he's looking back at me because he knows I'm talking about him. No, you're not going out. You don't need to go out. There's nothing out there for you. You guys hear his tail? Doom, 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 doom. Come here, Mommy, pet you. There. I petted you. Are you happy? Let's see. Do I want to do? Well, let's do some more brown down here. Where's the brown? Yeah.
Yeah, I need this pillow.
Okay, hold on. No. Oh, the dog is gonna escape now. He'll be back at the door in 5 minutes. I want back in, Mom. I want back in. I could hear him clomping around. Give it a minute. He'll want back in. Uh-oh. The lights flickered. If the lights go out, I won't lose power to the computer, so I'll just have to call the maintenance man, which is my son, and he'll have to go downstairs and reset fuse number 15. Don't be alarmed. Okay. That up a little bit, move that up. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. All right. Fully dry. Then we'll put on our collage elements. And then we'll bring in the final two colors. I may not use the gold magicals. I may just bring in my blue and the gold ink that I brought out. I think that'll finish this bag off. Yep. I may have to keep this bag for myself. It's coming out so nice. Just saying. I'm going to have to do this background on a journal page. Okay. Now, I think I don't know which side I like better. I mean, this is probably going to be the front because usually most people are right-handed. Sorry, lefties. Look at my hands. Isn't that terrible? I mean, it's all going to come off, but ugh. All right. Let me put my magicals away. So I think I am done with those for now. Alright. Hi, Joan. I took Timmy tissue and I sized out or measured out the amount of Timmy tissue I wanted in one full length, right? And then on top of the Timmy tissue, not on the bag, but separately on top of the Timmy tissue, I adhered down the collage pieces, other bits of paper and tissue paper. And I collaged that all down. Then I took that piece of paper and I then adhered that onto the bag. Then from there, I stenciled magicals on there. In fact, I'm going to take pictures of this because I do really like this background. It's rather lovely if I don't say so myself. Let me get my camera to take pictures of this loveliness that we got going on here. Okay. All right. Now, thanks, Coon. Thanks, guys. We have the one. I'm gonna fussy cut this one out. Where's my scissors? But first, let me tear this around it first. Actually, no. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it so then I can get to it faster. Yeah, no. Okay. That'll get saved and used elsewhere. Now let me fussy cut this nonsense. Delicate surgery now. Rice paper is more it's more delicate, so I wouldn't suggest once rice paper gets wet. It's kind of like napkins. Once it gets wet, it's gone. It's yeah, I wouldn't suggest using it as the background paper. Now you can use it for the collage part, but I wouldn't suggest using it as the prep piece. If that's what you're asking. You want something that's pliable and thin, but not going to fall apart when it gets wet. I should have been a surgeon. Not really. Not looking at chat right now, so if you're talking to me, I'm sorry, I'm politely ignoring you because, yeah. Okay, now I can look at chat. So far, I have not cut off one of his extremities, so that's good.
Stop! Your job is to lay down.
And don't worry, we'll make him stand out a little bit more but that's going to be good. Okay, and then the other 3 will go on the other side as his partners in crime. Oh, welcome back, Sherry. That was quick. All right. Actually, because I think I'm going to do the final coloring before we, before we bring them in, except for, because these are going to be translucent. Yeah, so all the coloring, I'm going to do all the coloring before we bring the little guys in. Okay. So, these, I won't need those. That can be over there. That can be over there. I got plenty of water. Let me get these over there for now. Alright, we need this over there. Let me let Loki in for a second. Loki!
It's Minion Tower.
Yeah. Loki!
Loki!
Where is he?
Don't know.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm not done yet. I just wanted to make sure where he was at. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Thought I heard him, but, you know, getting old, hearing things already. Old and senile, as they say. Not really, but I'm getting old. Okay. So. Shake up a little bit of ink. Now I get to have some little bit of drippy fun. I'm going to put some gold, yummy gold on this too. But I don't know if I'm going to do drips or I'm going to do splatters of gold. I don't know. Haven't figured that apart yet. But I do want to do a little bit of painting. A little bit of painting. I don't want this as strong though. I'm going to water it down a little bit. Make sure I'm on screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Actually, no, put that probably there. Let's just do this. Okay. That one is dirty. Okay. All right. Some of the magicals might reactivate, but I don't care. Oh, let's see. How can I do this? Because it's not going to sit up on my easel, so I'm going to have to hold it like, I think that's how I did the last time too. It's been a while. Are you guys seeing? Okay, there we go. Let me just do that. A little bit of drippage, never hurt nobody. No, he's the ghost is can hear every word you say, Dottie. I've not done nothing with the ghost. I'm gonna shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Now, I needed this. Let's just, so they fade out. Okay, now I want them to be kind of faded. So I'm taking the bag and I'm just taking my wipey and I'm just kind of brushing them down a little bit. They're a little strong over here, so I'm gonna kind of fade them out a little bit and see if I like that. That looks good, I think. Let's just give it a little bit more. Let's see what happens. And let's just kind of interrupt them a little bit. Okay. And then I like to edge my I like to edge my bags, not that much. Fade them in just ever so lightly with whatever my dark color is. So in this case, the do the same thing over here. Feed them in and all the way down. And let's see if these. All right, see if we can make any more. There we go. Don't want to get the back of the bag cruddy yet, so make sure I don't. A little bit lighter, a little bit more faded. I'm going to mix with the magicals a little bit. Okay, now we dry that. Thanks, Zachary. Dottie, the ghost said to tell you he's fine. A little on the invisible side, but he's fine. Okay. Side one is complete. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the gold. Put that out here. And I'm going to take my bigger brush, get it nice and wet. Get the gold nice and juicy. I'm not really a splatter girl, but for some reason, this bag tells me it needs it. I don't know why, but it does. It does. Oh, we have a resident ghost, Sherry. Maybe one day you'll get to meet the ghost. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to dry that. Okay, and I'm going to do one thing to help this dry really quick. Okay. Voila. Look at all that prettiness. Look at that. Okay. Now, we do the other side. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Let it drip a little bit. Make sure we don't have a mess on the thing. We don't want to make, we definitely don't want to make a muck of the other side now. Lighten them up a little bit. Okay. Just a tad bit more. And we need to, I'm going to take the edge now, really make sure that my edge is fully edged. Okay. Good drips. And now the dog wants in at this most inopportune. Oh, he picks the worst time. Hold on, Loki. You're gonna have to wait now, bud. That's why I tried to get you in 2 minutes ago. Let me go let the pooch in. There we got a streak there. Loki, you're going to have to wait a second. Night, Lorena. That looks good. Not totally obliterating the bag. Got some nice drippage. Both sides, I think. No. Talking to you, ghost. Okay. I am done with the ink. My desk's a mess, and well, you know, par for the course. This is why I don't like splatters very much, because, well, it makes a mess. And typically it doesn't go with my mess making, my way of painting. But sometimes, like this, it kind of calls for it. So, yeah. I'm not showing any issues on my end with the audio and video. Let me go to the YouTube side and see what's going on. Says I have excellent connection. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not showing any issues on my end. Hi, Hila. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Get the bag. Oh, I'm going to have to, these things are tied on, so I'm going to tie that back on. No problemo there. Just pull out a wrinkle there, I think. Yeah, wrinkle there. That's okay. Problem. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So on this side, this was this side. This is the side for these guys. Tear these without ripping them, hopefully. You don't stop. Ghosts are supposed to be silent. Okay. You could do the same thing on canvas, although I would, personally, if it were me, I would just paint on canvas. I wouldn't collage on canvas. I mean, you could, I suppose. I don't know. I've never done a canvas bag, but I think because it's canvas, well, I mean, you know, it's canvas, right? We collage on canvases, so I guess you could technically collage on them. I guess it wouldn't would be the same thing as if you're doing a painting on canvas. Yeah, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should get a canvas bag and try that. These are just so inexpensive cost-wise, so by the time I put all my products into them, I mean, then they start getting expensive. So I think canvas bags would be more expensive, so that would make them more expensive for me to sell. So I have to watch costs. So, and I don't know how much canvas bags are going for these days, but yeah, could check into that. If anything, I could order one and do it for myself. Not really looking at chat. Yeah, they're made out of vinyl. So they work really well for collage and that sort of thing. Okay, now these are going to get these will get some white highlight, but you know, I want a couple on this side. Maybe this one needs to go over here. And this gold one over here. Yeah, something like that. That one's too cool. They're little bitty. Thank you. I will definitely have to try that. No, go back. Go back, tail. Stay put, tail. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one here on this side, and I'll do the main guy on the other side so you can see what they're going to look like. And then I will do the other two offline, and then I'll do pictures, you know, so you guys can see the final. No, Ollie, not right now. Hold on. This is not... There we go. Paint booger. Well, I should say ink booger. It's not, let's see if this is going to be too white. I don't know. Where's my brush? Okay. Might be just enough. Oh, maybe I want to put black. Not sure I'm like, let's see if I like black. I need them to pop. Maybe I'll do Payne's Gray instead of black. That would probably be better. But let's just see, shall we? Yeah. His what? Oh, hold on. No, Loki, go lay down. Here.
Okay. He wants his copy toy.
Ugh. Here.
Wait, what?
Okay. I don't know if I'm liking the black either. Let's just see what happens here, shall we? Gotta. I guess the black is gonna have to be. All right. See, then the black. Not like that. The black is going to show. Nope, not that either. Well, all right, so hold on. Gather my thoughts here for a minute. Let me try the white again. Welcome back, Beckery. Loki, if you don't go lay down. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just didn't have the ink properly mixed. It seems a little bit better now. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see how this works out. No, watercolor pencils won't, they won't shade enough. And I really don't want anything, I want it to be brighter rather than darker. If that makes any sense. The white will fade into the background more, but it'll highlight around around them. Just enough to kind of give, I just want to, I don't really want to, I don't want them to look outlined. I want them to kind of pop without them looking outlined, if that makes any sense. You guys, you know how I did with the fairy? I want it to have just enough highlight without being outlined. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me see if I like that enough. Just a little right here. Let's see. Pops a little more. Might have to do 2 coats, which is fine. Okay. So let's see now if this is dry. Let's see what a second coat does. Good night, Sherry. Come on, out of there. I got a ink booger. Oh, for heaven's sakes. It was an ink booger. was. Yeah, sometimes you need a dark highlight, and sometimes you just need that brightness. And the background is already dark, so you really kind of need, and I didn't want to put white behind them because these are bugs, they fly around. The background should show. So see, they just got a little bit of highlight, and then what I'll do is you know, come in here and put some little bits of highlight in different places so it doesn't look like it's just them, you know, kind of you know, just to kind of give it a little bit of brightness here and there, so it's not just on them, it's in other places too. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see how the girl is going to look on the other side. Yeah, she's going to get the same treatment. I don't know if I want her to face that way. Yeah, I think I want her to face that way. I don't want no glue on my brush. Get off there. Ah! Can't use that jar now. Let's use this one. There was no dragonflies hurt in the making of this bag. At least not yet. Crap. Maybe I spoke too soon. Nope, 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 nope. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. No dragonflies were harmed in the making of this bag. Okay. How's that? All right. Now, she stands out a little more because she is not so translucent, but we're still going to give her the same treatment. I'm almost done, Dottie. Thank you, hon. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Hila. Yeah, I like both sides. This is, I mean, yeah. This is the back side, though. This is the front side. With the main image on there. Probably should put a sentiment right here, and I might do that. I don't normally put sentiments on my work, but I feel like it needs something right here. Like a one word or something. And I have some word stencils that will fit perfectly right here. So I'll take some ink later and stencil a word on there. And I guess I'll just come around here. She'll probably only need one go around. Yeah, she'll probably only need one go around. The other ones were on translucent paper, so they need both coats. No problem, sis. I did get your message. Little concerned, but I was going to text you later. You didn't have to come. And I don't think I'm going to have to put a whole lot around her, just in certain spaces. Like I'll be able to do like a hit or miss on her, or lost and found. Let's see, maybe a little bit here, and then maybe a little bit here. Because she is not as translucent as the others. I'm just not on my game today. Thank you, my Judes, my sissy poo. see. She won't require as much as the other ones. Okay. Maybe a little bit more down here. Maybe a little bit more up here. Yeah. So just enough to kind of highlight her a little bit. Yeah, she definitely pops one. All right, so I will finish going around the other two on the back. Well, I'll finish that one, then I'll do the 2 rounds on the other 2, and then I'm gonna put a word right here. I have I have like 2 or 3 stencils that have words on them. I'll figure out something a sentiment I want to put there, and then I will do pictures. The finished product I'll probably be able to do pictures by tomorrow. It's already getting about 8:30 here now. Actually, no, I won't be able to finish it tomorrow. So Friday I'll post pictures. Yeah. So, yeah, because I won't be able to finish it tonight, and I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, so I will definitely be able to finish it on Friday and then post pictures. Oh my God, my desk is a mess. This is about the busiest, messiest. You guys will see my desk. Look at this. Oh my God. It is atrocious. Look, I'm going to have to scrub it. I'm going to be scrubbing this crap off my desk forever. So yeah, I hope that, like I said, I will put, what I'll do is I'll put a link. Oh, Hela, honey, thank you. I love you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I will put a link to the bags in the description box. Let me write myself a note because I'll forget. They're on Amazon again, like I showed you. I did show it on screen in the earlier part of this video, but I'll put a link. I need to get some real Post-it notes. These just aren't cutting it. I'm gonna write myself a note to put a link to them in the description box. Link bags. That way, like I said, it's you get 6 for $14, so a little over $1 a bag, and you get 6 different sizes. You get 12 bags, 6 different sizes for $14. They're fun, they're interesting, definitely easy to work on. Yeah, and then also you'll also see I'm going to put a strip of washi. I'm going to put a word. I'm going to finish highlighting the dragonflies. I may have to keep this one for myself, because I think this is my favorite. There was another one I liked. I did flowers on it. But all the videos, I've done all my bags on video, on live stream, so you guys can check it out. And definitely get it, try it. Yeah. So thank you all for coming. Hela, thank you for your love. And everybody, thank you for your support and coming and spending time with me every week, Wednesday and Saturday, and watching my videos and watching, sharing my videos and all the thumbs up and all that. I really appreciate all the support. I love you guys, and I love all my subbies and all those people up in the clouds, and I just really appreciate each and every one of you. So give it a try. They're fun. You won't be disappointed. And like I said, you can put stuff in them and be organized. If you do, give it a try. Post pictures online. I want to see. Tag me on Instagram. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay artsy, my friends. I will see you guys later. Lots of love to everyone, and have a great evening or the rest of your day, depending on where you're at in the world. Okay, guys, I will see you guys later. Love you all. Bye.